Across Wisconsin, Wisconsinites might be facing another governor recall election. Local 5's Rhonda Fox has more on One Social Media's recall campaign.
We don't want to show up with the minimum amount of signatures.
An effort to recall Governor Evers has not only gained traction, but also the governor's attention.
I'll never play politics with your health.
In a recent political ad, Governor Evers is asking residents to decline to sign.
It's kind of, flattering in the sense that now he's suddenly starting to pay attention. It's like, I feel like he was paying attention from the get-go. He just wasn't telling us that he was paying attention.
This Facebook group wants to recall Evers because of the way he dealt with the riots and the state's COVID-19 pandemic mandates. Kenosha
officials asked for help via the National Guard, and if I remember right, he sent like 125, 150 National Guardsmen when they asked for, I think it was 750. He did not handle that properly.
However, Evers says he wouldn't change his actions regarding the Kenosha riots.
And then, of course, the lockdowns on the state, the business lockdowns, the mask mandates. It seems like, he's not really communicating properly with other state leaders.
The governor says he's relied on the advice of public health officials to take action during the pandemic. Although the governor blames Republicans for this recall effort, this Facebook group says otherwise.
We're not going after Governor Evers because he's a Democrat. We are nonpartisan. This is not an attack on a Democrat. We want strong leadership in our state of Wisconsin.
A recall election could mean yet another race in an already turbulent year.
If the organizers are successful, a recall election would be scheduled sometime out here. It would be disruptive, right, to the efforts of the Evers administration to handle COVID. But of course, right, that's part of the argument that the organizers are making, that they are unhappy with his efforts. So, okay, that's democracy.
Exactly how many signatures this group has is still unknown, but organizers say they have enough names to force a recall.
There's a lot of numbers being thrown about, and we're not really sure where they're coming from. And our team members are very confident that we are very close to the minimum required signatures.
In Appleton, Rhonda Fox, Local 5 News.
Nearly 669,000 signatures are needed to force a recall election, and those signatures are due by October 27th. News now from